How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a really good day today. Really good, fine morning today. You know what I'm saying? So, very excited to do this video because I haven't done anything like this before. But it's something that's been on my mind. It's something I need to address to everybody in regards to tattoos, man. Pretty much, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You can check out all my other videos as well if you want. But yeah, we're gonna get into these rules on how to take care of your tattoo, or how to take care of a fresh tattoo after you've just gotten it tatted. Let's get started. Rule number 1. Now, I know a lot of people always say that they usually leave the wrap on after the tattoo has gotten finished for like a whole day or a whole week. Sometimes for some people, no. Don't ever leave it on for a whole week or a whole day. This is why. The reason why you're not supposed to leave it on for that long is because, think about it. You're getting tatted, right? I know for some people you see it already. You're getting tatted, you most likely see blood coming out, right? Okay, that's number 1, blood. 2, your body already from the start, the process of healing that area that's getting, scratched on. So with that doing that, it's also gonna create this other thing called like some, I don't really know the name of it, there's like some nasty white gooey pus stuff that comes with the process of healing it, because it's like the stages of it. It's disgusting, it's nasty, I know it's very nasty, but that's just gonna be there too. So you're gonna have blood plus that, plus the excessive ink, depending on what tattoo you get. For me, for all mine, if y'all haven't noticed, I usually get huge tattoos with usually shading in them, so that really goes for people who really shade a lot. You can possibly get extra ink in there. So your best bet to do after that, leave the wrap on for I usually leave mine on for about 2.5 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, sometimes 3. You go home, take the wrap off, okay, get some paper towels, not actual towels, paper towels, and also get you some antibacterial soap, meaning like no scented soap where it's gonna make it smell good, no soaps with like a lot of chemicals in it. It needs to be antibacterial soap. I'm gonna actually throw a picture up right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You also need to get some Aquaphor too, which is like some kind of healing ointment as well. I don't usually use the healing ointment though on the first day, because the tattoo artist already pretty much be drowning it with like healing ointment or like numbing cream and stuff. When they be tatting you, they gonna put some stuff on you. So I usually don't do it on the first day. I usually just clean it the first day. So when you start cleaning it, make sure you don't leave your hand or wherever your tattoo is under the water and just letting the water just, don't do that, because it's gonna most likely take some ink out with it while you're doing that. So you're supposed to, usually what I do, I'll kind of like grab some water with my opposite hand and kind of like throw it on there, so you won't be just drowning your tattoo in water. So I just get some water with my hand, throw it on there a little bit, get the paper towel, and slightly, not rough, slightly, just wipe it up, clean it up. And you're gonna start seeing exactly what I was just saying, all that blood, all that nasty gooey stuff, and all that extra inky stuff. You're gonna start seeing it, watch, I'm telling you. So you get that towel, start wiping, keep on wiping until you feel that it's clean, that you ain't seeing too much on the towel and stuff. And once you get done, then you make sure it's all dry and stuff. Like I said, I usually don't put ointment on the first day, because the artist already be doing on that. But if you want, you can, it's an option. So you can put ointment on the first day if you want, or not. Also, I forgot to mention, if you're taking a shower or a bath, avoid submerging it in water as well. Rule number 2. So now after you got done on the first day from all of that stuff, now you just gotta, at this point, you gotta just maintain not letting your tattoo get touched too many times. So like if you got any cats or dogs or anything like that, make sure they're not jumping on you. Make sure you're aware of your surroundings when it comes to like fur, all kinds of crap. Make sure your tattoo is protected. So like also at this point, you gotta also make sure your tattoo stays moist too. So you gotta always keep it moisturized throughout the entire duration of this healing process, because that's very important. The main important thing is Aquaphor, bro. I'm telling you, Aquaphor will do you wonders. As you see with mine, it did me wonders, bro. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no problems with Aquaphor. It did me wonders from point A to point Z. It's always gotten me right. So always make sure you put that on. When you put the Aquaphor on there, you make sure you put it on there. I usually put Aquaphor on mine like usually like every 3 hours, just to keep it moisturized. I put Aquaphor on there every 3 hours, all day from when I wake up to the end of the day. Always keep it moisturized with that Aquaphor. Keep doing it. Then at the end of the night, clean it again like you did on day one, and then put some more Aquaphor on there and go to sleep, and you good. Continue that same process. Rule 3. Now you're gonna start getting to a stage where it starts to peel, and it's gonna start looking like this. Yes, it's gonna look disgusting. It's gonna look very nasty. It's gonna look like you're a snake coming out the skin shell or whatnot. But that is completely normal. It's supposed to do that. It's way of healing itself, because imagine you getting cut with something else without getting a tattoo. You gonna see that start to scab too. Your best bet is not to pick it, because if you pick it, now you're gonna start taking the ink out with it, and then the tattoo is gonna be half looking good, half looking faded. So always avoid picking the tattoo. Just try. I know it looks nasty. I know it's very tempting to pick, but just do not do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. It's the worst thing you can ever do to yourself. Do not pick it. Rule number 4. Now, once you get through that picking stage where you finally accept that it's just picking, just like doing what it's doing, it's gonna go to a stage where it starts to itch, tripping. It's gonna start itching. Now, this part, I can't even lie to you, even I struggle with. The itching part is it gets very crucial sometimes, and you just really be wanting to itch it, but I'm telling you, you have to try your hardest to fight your urges to itch it, man. Just try your hardest. My suggestion, though, if you do feel itching, depending on where it is in your body, if you have any clothes on over that, I suggest you kind of tap on it. I don't mean like scratching it, but I mean like kind of just give it a few taps a little bit. If it's that unbearable, then you just give it a couple taps instead of always make sure you avoid touching the tattoo though. That's the main thing, and continue putting on that Aquaphor stuff. You know what I'm saying? Continue cleaning it, continue doing all that stuff, and it's gonna start healing out pretty well. Now, this one is kind of a side rule, because we pretty much just got done with the whole healing process, but this is like a side rule for people who get color tattoos. For some people, I should say. For me, on my left arm, I mainly got red like everywhere, almost everywhere. I'm actually thinking about like getting black so far. So for red tattoos, sometimes when those heal, it's gonna go through a stage where the red in the tattoo might start to appear looking pinkish whitish sometimes. That's normal too. I remember when I first got red on this tattoo here, my little Naruto one, up here in the Sharingan area. Let me see y'all see what I'm talking about. Up here in this little Sharingan area, I remember that was turning pink, and I was sitting there like, what's going on? But little did I know, that's also like a part of the healing process. The tattoo's supposed to start turning pink. Apparently, I didn't know that. We're good. We're good. All right. So yeah, the red tattoos typically start to turn pink for some people though, and sometimes I should say too, because on my other red tattoos I didn't see any pink in it. So I guess it was just for this one, for whatever reason, it starts to turn pink. But like I said, it's normal. It's gonna turn back red eventually. Might take a little longer than expected, but it's gonna turn back, red eventually. Same with blue tattoos. I got my very first blue one with this diamond here. It's still kind of healing a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, still healing a little bit. Voice crack. Still healing a little bit, but for blue ones, for people like my skin tone, I don't know if it's for other skin tones or whatnot, but I did notice mine started to turn a little brown. They did tell me it was gonna start turning brown too. They warned me beforehand, so I was expecting that to happen. So it did turn brown just a tad bit, but then it went right back blue again. So that's just how the blue tattoos be doing it. Sometimes also with black ink, those typically turn gray sometimes too, grayish, whitish color. But those eventually, like I said, turn back black again as long as you continue doing the Aquaphor and all the cleaning stuff and everything like that. So yeah, this is pretty much the conclusion on how to take care of a fresh tattoo after it's just been tatted on you. And hopefully you guys have learned something with this, and hopefully you guys can continue to use my guidance on how to completely heal your tattoo and how to have it looking as fresh as possible. 4K, Ultra HD, everything you want to say about it. Make sure it's all good and stuff, and everybody looking at it like, oh, that's cold, bro. That's tattoo cold, bro. Like, just make sure you just keeping your stuff moist. That's the main important thing. Keep it moist, keep it good, keep it clean, bro. That's the main thing you have to do, and it's gonna heal perfectly fine. I promise you. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video to somebody who are just gotten tattooed and they probably don't know what to do as well, so send it to them. You know what I'm saying? Have a good day, stay blessed, and heal up. Nah, I don't like that outro. Let me change it. Stay smooth, man. Stay smooth.